Hey everybody, it's Special Cat. Okay, it's not actually Special Cat, but it is the guy who's behind Special Cat and his brothers from the 9 Cats 2 Live series. And as you all could probably tell, I haven't done videos in a while on this channel. Now, don't judge me, because I'm going to explain to you why all of this happened the way that it happened and why I'm doing this stuff now and I'm back, as Mike Tyson said. I'm back. It's because of something called YouTube Shorts. So I'm going to talk about a couple of things in this video, but I really need you all to stay with me because YouTube is a place. I'll just say it like that. It is a place, okay? And there are things that happen on YouTube that if you're not a creator, you probably would never know or even understand.
And that's a fact.
But I want to explain some things to you today that have to do with the whole short situation and why I haven't been doing any videos.
It's about to go down.
What happened with YouTube Shorts started with the TikTok phenomenon. Because as you all may know, there have been a bunch of companies who have tried to do things like YouTube, but they made a mistake that TikTok did not make. And that mistake was they tried to be like YouTube to start off. It's a very important caveat, to start off. And because they tried to be like YouTube to start off, what happened was people saw, oh, this is just a knockoff of YouTube, peace. And they rolled out. Well, what TikTok did was TikTok said, I'm not going to try to be like YouTube. I'm going to be a mix of Vine and YouTube. So I'm going to start Vine and I'm going to escalate to YouTube. So they did it slowly, which was genius, right? So they started doing 5-second, 15-second, whatever videos. Next thing you know, 30-second videos. Now you can do a minute video. I can do 2-minute videos. Now you can do 10-minute videos on TikTok. I don't know if you can do ones higher than that. But anyway, so that's what made TikTok scale, because they didn't try to be YouTube to start off. They said, we're going to gradually move up to become a rival to YouTube. And they did. Awesome. But what happened was, because YouTube saw that they were becoming a rival to them, YouTube said, I'm going to try to do some of the things that they do. And the thing that they primarily did were what YouTube now calls shorts. The problem with YouTube shorts is capitalism. I know you're probably like, what in the world capitalism has to do with this? But it's actually capitalism, because YouTube was trying to fight against TikTok, but the way they designed it was to make sure that they benefit more than you as their creator, more than me as their creator. How, you ask? Simple. YouTube pays you, let's say 100% of the money that you get comes from your long form videos. Those are the horizontal ones, like the one I'm doing right now, right? But what happens is, with the shorts, they pay you 1/10 of that. 1/10. And so you get 1/10 of the money for the same amount of work that you do. Now, a person would think, well, you don't do the same amount of work. One's 8 minutes, one's 60 seconds. That's not the same amount of work. First of all, it's the same amount of setup and editing for what you're trying to do. But the editing is just a little bit shorter. So the shorts take you whatever time compared to the long form. But the views that you get on the shorts are astronomical compared to your long form. You'll get 100 views on your long form and you'll get 30,000 on your short. They're that different. But here's the thing. Because YouTube only pays you 1/10 of the money that they pay you for your long form, they can still advertise to corporations that they're getting all these views, and they're getting 10 times more views, 30 times, 40, 100 times more views. So they can tell them, oh, we're getting this many views. And then the corporations are like, well, let us give them more advertising money for all of those views. But those views are coming from the shorts, for which they pay you only 1/10 of the money you would normally get. Right. But not only that, that's not the part that messed me up on this channel and why I paused doing videos for a while. Well, in part, paused doing videos for a while. It's because the shorts have people who do not watch your long form videos. I'm going to say that again. The shorts have viewers who don't watch your long form. So you'll run the shorts, have 30,000 views, get a bunch of followers, and then you'll post a long form video after that, and you get 20 views. How, Sway?
How, Sway?
How? It's because those people who like looking at 20-second clips, 30-second clips, 1-minute clips aren't the same type of people who would look at 6-minute clips, 12-minute, 20-minute clips. Well, those aren't really clips. Technically, those are long form videos. But anyway, that's why. And so I, not knowing this at first, and I was the one who actually figured this out. I was telling people this years ago about the shorts. Nobody even understood about what it was that I was talking. I was posting about it, talking about it, nobody understood. Now you see big creators saying, yo, don't do shorts on your main channel because you would destroy your channel. Right, because YouTube, let's be honest, they don't give a care about you, the creator. They care about what you do for them.
He's right, you know.
So those shorts get them more views, which they can use to get more ad money, but they pay you 1/10 of the money. That's a brilliant business strategy because you make more money and pay them less money for them doing the same amount of work. Crazy, right? So the bad part about it, like I said, was that the viewers didn't transfer over. So when I started doing the 9 Cats 2 Lives actual long form video series, you go look at the views. I was getting like 10, 12, 20 views. And I'm sitting there thinking, how the freak am I getting 10,000 views on a long form or on a shorts video, but I'm getting 10 views, 12 views on this long form video? It didn't make any sense. The only one that really, I wouldn't even say that really did anything, but it probably was my biggest one. I have to look again, but was the one I did with Wednesday from the Netflix series, The Addams Family. That's one of the best editing jobs that I've done. And that video did okay, but I'm telling y'all, me building the channel on shorts and YouTube not telling people what the shorts would do because, again, monetarily it benefits them, I realized they destroyed the channel because I'm like, I can't even get any views. So that's why I stopped posting, because I'm spending all this time doing all of this work. And yo, those 9 Cats 2 Live series videos, they take a grip to edit because I have to do the audio and the voice and everything for all the cats. Then I have to cut them and put them in the places where they go. Then not to mention if I add any quips or anything like that, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I just was like, I can't keep doing this if I'm not making any money and getting any views, because remember, your long form views, those are the ones that get you monetized. They say, oh, if you get 10 million views on shorts in 3 months, you know how difficult it is to get 10 million views on a short in 3 months?
He needs some milk.
Especially for what it is I'm doing. So I'm going with the long form. But I can't even get anybody to watch the long form because 97% of my followers came from shorts. So if you're watching this now, you're probably not a subscriber, because I think 97% of the viewers who view my new stuff are non-subscribers, because my subscribers don't watch long form. So I decided to do something. I decided to take all of my shorts and cut them out of this channel.
Why would you say that? Fix it.
Why would you say that?
So I just cut all the shorts out. Went in there and put them all on either unlisted or private or something like that. I just removed all of them because it's difficult to get a channel back running when the shorts have destroyed it. It's difficult. I'm not even going to front, it's difficult. But I figured if I remove all the shorts and try again with the long form, that would do something. Hence, what brings us to the second part of this video.